Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, DJ JD, Marq Nash, Nonito Donaire, the Filipino Flash.
We have Nonito Donaire, the Flash, the legend himself, back here in Cebu. Kamusta?
Pao, nandito tayo sa Cebu ha. So ang interview natin ay Bisaya. Magbinisaya taran kay nata sa Cebu. So magbisaya ka ha.
And of course, the Cebuanos in attendance are very excited that you're here. What can they expect for your next fight, champ?
Kabulo mo ko mga Bisaya, Cebuano nga kuan iso mong gudta. So ang ma-expect ninyo, ihatag yun nako, mapildi madaog. Ang sure, ma-proud mo kay Pilipino akong kasing-kasing ug ihatag nako tanan nga magita ninyo. You will be proud.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves, leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise. All the sidewalks and the highways, they will turn into dust as Mother Nature covers over every street we take and lead the way for somebody else to help themselves, leave their troubles on the shelf. So don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise.
I wanted you to hear music. Now I'm gonna make another one. It sounds like Logan crying. I'm sorry. It sounds like he's crying.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean when you make mistakes?
I learned?
You learn. And when you learn, you grow. Right? So mistakes are there for us, but it makes us better, right? And if you take those mistakes hard, that means you're not listening to what I tell you. Because mistakes are there to propel us, to make us strong, right? Yeah. And I always tell you guys that. We don't make mistakes. We make learning lessons. This is how our family's gonna always look at mistakes, is their learning lessons. Okay? I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your music, and thank you for giving your emotion into it. I really like your music. Thank you.
Yeah, so we had seen a couple videos online, and we didn't know what to expect. So we were like, okay, well, let's try it out for 2 weeks. So I do want to show you guys what Omega Boxing is before we decided to come here and train. You know, these guys that really try to give it their all, and why we were interested in coming here before anything happened. So
I'm Paulo Castillo. I'm the president of Omega Sports Promotions and Omega Boxing Gym. I'm also a business planning head here in IPI, which is the main sponsor or main business partner of Omega Boxing Gym. They're the ones that have been supporting us from day one to now. Right now, the plans haven't been finalized yet because they want to build more buildings for the main operations of IPI. So we gotta prioritize that. We gotta make sure we can pay for boxing, so we gotta prioritize that. Once they get the final location of that, we'll be able to finalize the final gym apart from these two basketball courts here. So hopefully they'll approve like a soccer field or like a tennis court. I know a lot of people want a tennis court. We gotta get this wellness stuff going.
You know, like we walked into a gym that we didn't know, and we've seen the videos and stuff like that. We're coming to Cebu because we had some business to do here. So Nonito wanted to check it out and support KUMBATI 14. And our plan was only to stay here for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And we ended up extending because we felt like there was, first of all, it was such a clean and positive environment. You know, boxing gyms are very competitive most of the time, and people don't want to help each other. And this gym was very opening. They were very welcoming to us. Paulo was very, very accommodating to us on, you know, Nonito likes his gym time. No music, all these, you know, he has these requirements for his training camp. And then I got to know Doc J, you know, like I think he was watching me with Nonito for a bit. Bend your knees. Oh.
Kita ka itong 1-2 ba? Suga ito ba yun? Mukha dito malupyak na dito. Kita ko sa 1-2 dito lupyak.
He let me train his boxers. I watched him with his boxers. I watched what he did. We started having conversations. And it was a mutual respect. Like, I never think that I know everything. And I believe that he is one of those people that are willing to grow within the sport. There is not one trainer that knows everything. And there's not one trainer that's going to have all undefeated fighters. This is a growing sport. You learn through the process. And I feel like Doc J was that person he wasn't in his ego. And I loved it. I'm not in my ego. I don't know everything. So just being open-minded for the both of us, and the communication between the both of us has just synergized beautifully. It's been harmonious and it hasn't been difficult at all. So, and he's a jokester. Like, he's like this, you know, like his laugh is addicting.
This guy is freaking telling me. So I started before sparring. My fucking head was pounding, right? I'm like, fuck, my head hurts. But I already committed to the sparring. I'm like, I hope that it goes away. And he's like, Doc J was like, you know what, just get hit and I'll disappear. Just get hit. So I got hit a couple of times and it's like, I still have this fucking pounding headache. You've been lying to me, coach. But work is work, baby. No matter how hard fucking head hurts, fuck it.
So sometimes when we want to break up the, you know, the seriousness, because sometimes it gets serious, right? He'll just play around a little bit and we'll lighten it up, because boxing is you know, Nonito's career, and it is a life or death sport. But you have to have fun doing what you're doing, and you know, he reminds us that the boxing gym is fun. So appreciate him so much. I can't wait for us to be in the corner together with the rest of our team. Of course, Cameron Fort, James Michael Basil back in the States. And I think he'll fit in perfectly with our team.
I really like the training camp out here, and then the addition of Doc J. Man, you know, he's a terrific addition to the team. Just his defensive mind, and then just putting everything together. It's like a constant reminder of like shifting the mindset of a whole round type of fighter. Exciting.
Who are you sparring today, champ?
Doc J. Doc Julius Irving.
Where is he? There you go. Look!
Nonito, my idol. Di mapildi legend. Di mapildi. Tama sa tutoy. Hindi ka? Hindi, hinahinay ra ba bro? Maghangap ba ako niya? Sige, kaigo. Kapagkong yung mga kape.
Well, passing food. This is new. You know, we just came up with this
Game plan.
yeah, this game plan Sunday that I realize I'm very offensive minded, and you look at all aspect of sports. There's always a defensive coordinator. There's always an offensive coordinator or main head coach, right? And so with them, I made and spread this thing. I made Doc J as the defensive coordinator to look and focus on the defense, while Rach, the head coach, the offense, because me and her were like, we have the same mind.
Jab for the straight, counter right away with two. Two punches, and we'll be clear. Good job though. Breathe, get your best.
In the offensive side. So with Doc J's help in the defensive side, it reminds me to go back into the defensive and see. So he's gonna be looking at the defense like, hey, you're getting hit with this, or he's throwing this. I need you to block it, catch and shoot, or slip and shoot. You know, and then at the same time, Rage can say, you know what, he's throwing this, I need you to counter that.
If you know what it is, like video games.
Yeah.
It's from a video game.
Doc J in the house! Let's get ready to rumble. Here comes Doc J, ladies and gentlemen. He's about to drop it down with the knowledge and science when it comes down to defense. Boom!